Good morning, Stampers. Welcome to another LovenStamps video tutorial. I am going to share a project with you this morning that is great for the holidays. So yes, we might have different or fewer people around our tables this holiday season, but that doesn't mean we can't still dress them up. Or if you're not getting together with people at all, then think about making some little treats that you can deliver to doorsteps. So all kinds of fun ways you can use this project, and certainly long-term it's a great project to use for any occasion that you're having people together. So we are going to make, I just realized I don't have my project, my sample here. I carried it in the other room for a photo. Let me go grab it really fast. Oh no, I found it. Never mind, it's back. False alarm. Whew. Okay. This is what happens when you record videos early in the morning, unless you're watching later on YouTube, and then, you know, it could be any time. But I have a limited set of projects, which is great for this time of year, or products, which is great for this time of year when you are kind of like me, frantic all over the place, and you just want to sit down and do some mixing and matching and put something together. So this is my mix and match project to share with you. Morning, Jenny. Morning, Tanya. Hi, guys. Melinda. So glad you guys are here this morning. Okay, so I promised you simple supplies. Let me see if I can get this straight here. Simple supplies. So what I'm using is the Most Wonderful Time of the Year set. And that is here. It comes in a box. It's a product medley, which means everything is there. The stamps, the dies, the little cute embellishments, the papers. We did some tags with this earlier. I don't know if you guys remember seeing this video. I think it was a reality crafting video. Let's see if I can pull these out. Yeah, see here are the cute reality crafting tags that we did with this kit. Little gift tags. And today's project, honestly, you could use as a gift tag too, if you're not using it for table decor. So, but we're gonna kind of do the table decor version. And I have, these are still sticky because I never got around to doing my trick last time. So I'll show you that trick today. We can repair those a little. Anyway, the stamp set and the dies are included with this. And so they come in the box, and this is on the year-end closeout. So honestly, there is not a better time to grab it. So if you're thinking that this is a project you might like to do for next year with Christmas things, go for it. Or honestly, there are a lot of red and white papers in here, and you know what's coming up next is Valentine's Day, and you can certainly use some of these fun red and white things for Valentine's paper. So, all right, so we are going to do a table tag, and what you're gonna wanna do is pick a paper from here. I think I'll go with this one. And then, sorry, my trimmer was covered in stamp blocks. I'm going to go ahead and cut a 3-inch wide piece of this, okay? So I have this here. I'm gonna go ahead and score it at each end. So I'm gonna use my scoring blade from my trimmer. And I'm gonna score, I think, 3/4, now we'll just do a whole inch. I'm gonna score 1 inch from each end. So I love measuring on the right side of the trimmer with this trimmer. It's fabulous. And then I'm gonna score once in the middle at 3 inches. So we have our basic shape set for our little tabletop tag. So, all right, I'm gonna fold these together, and then at the bottom, I'm going to pop some adhesive on here. So you can use tear tape, you can use green lid glue, otherwise known as multi-purpose liquid adhesive. I'm just gonna go with tear tape here, because then I can control exactly where it's going. And I don't wanna overlap too much at the bottom. The more you overlap, the more, the less surface area you lose on the bottom, so the harder it'll be for your table tent to stand up. And I'm just gonna lay this flat. I like to adhere things flat for the most part. That way I can line up on the sides here to make sure my piece is straight before I stick it down. Okay, so there we have our little triangle pop-up. Now, if you're using this as a gift tag, I wouldn't necessarily do those extra 2 scores at the bottom so that you can still just leave this like as a 3x3 gift tag. But we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then I want to grab my foam adhesive sheets. So they come like this. These are fun for all kinds of different things, and you can die cut them and they look so cool. So here is one here. I'm gonna grab the little A. This one's for my daughter Abby from the Playful Alphabet dies. And I'm gonna trim a piece of foam sheet that is just about the right size for our letter. Okay, I feel like I'm cutting fabric for a sewing project. And then I want a contrasting piece for our letter. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this piece of white, and I'm just gonna use this foam here as my guide to cut a piece of the paper. All right, so you're gonna peel the backing off from one side of the foam. Make sure if your piece isn't symmetrical that you're paying attention to which side you cut off. And then I'm gonna pop my die on here. Now watch, I didn't make it big enough. No, I think I'm good. All right, so I have this set. I don't really want this extra piece of foam up here to get stuck on the plate, so I'm gonna cut that off. And then I'm gonna slide this aside so I can bring my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And remember, you wanna use your magic washi tape positioner to just hold that exactly where you want, which is not there. Hold that exactly where you want. Okay, next time I would make my paper a little bit more generously sized. Here, I'll turn my washi tape this direction so that I can keep it where I want it. You could also do a whole bunch of letters at one time instead of just doing one at a time. So, hello, Michigan. And thank you guys for sharing. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Did I lose the bottom of my A? No, I think I'm good. Okay. Yeah, cut your paper bigger. Sheesh. All right. So I'm gonna run this through my little Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and pop this out here. And we have our letter. So peel the washi tape off the back and peel my die off. And here we go. Okay, take these layers apart. I think it kind of killed my washi tape. That's fine. There's more where that came from. Anyway, so when I take my die off, then I have my pretty letter with the pretty topping. Where is it? Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, ta-da! I'll poke that center out with my snips. And honestly, the foam sheets cut so beautifully. So there we go. We have our little dimensional letter, okay? So this is gonna go on the front of our placeholder here. I'm gonna add to that one of these pretty deer. And let's see, we'll do this one. We'll do this one here. Okay, so I'm gonna pop it off. Now, here, let me tell you about my process when I was making the sample of this. Hi, Kathy. I thought about putting this right on here, but it kind of gets lost because it's pretty busy. So what we need is an anchor, okay? We're gonna add a layer that's gonna anchor our design. So I grabbed some contrasting paper so that our deer and our letter fit or pop out really nicely. And then for our anchor part, I'm using the tailored tag punch, which is an outstanding one. Is super gender neutral. Use it great for masculine cards. It's just a great shape to have on hand. So this is gonna go on first, and I'm gonna grab some Stampin' Dimensionals. So let's grab, ooh, new sheet. Don't you love the first dimensionals off of a sheet of Stampin' Dimensionals? Kind of funny. All right, so I'm gonna take these candy canes and pop them here on the front. Okay, now do you see how that just really anchors our images? I'm gonna take our deer and pop it on there. Okay, I'm gonna be careful not to push down because I'm going to show you a trick there. Oops. Okay, kind of got that at an angle from where I wanted it. And let's see, yep. I can still reposition it just by a little bit. Here we go. Okay, that's where I wanted it. All right, so I'm also not pushing it down. Can you see how it's sticking up on the edges? Because I'm gonna come back in a second and show you what I'm gonna do there. And then I'm gonna take the A and I just peeled the backing off of it, okay? So we're kind of coming together here. What I'm gonna do is I have a tiny bowl of cornstarch, And I'm going to just dip my finger in there, and then any place that our little dear friend is not meant to be stuck down, which is all of these pieces. And also so he doesn't stick to people when they try to, you know, check out their table name placeholder. Okay, there we go. Then I'm just sort of brushing that cornstarch there on the back. If you have an embossing buddy, that is a great tool too, but otherwise cornstarch everybody pretty much has, and that's handy. All right, so I don't know about you, but I feel like it needs an embellishment. And again, these are great for your holiday table. If you're not having the holiday table that you would have in a normal year, then think about dropping these in the mail to people or leaving them on doorsteps with a little baggie of treats, okay? And then, so this foil is in the kit too, and all I'm gonna do is just wrap it. All I did was wrap it around the dimensionals that are holding that up, and it's really nice and sticky. It grabs all kind of, it's not actually sticky, but it grabs nicely on its own, so it is a nice little thing for that. So, all right, here is another version of these. Okay, so you can use these for your table, you can use them for tags, you can drop them off at people's doorsteps, all kinds of fun ideas. But all of the pieces I love because they are part of the most wonderful time of the year medley. And the link is in the pod description. And if you're thinking, well, wait, isn't it a little late for this year? Honestly, these are a great set of supplies that you could grab and have for next year because they are highly discounted. So that makes them kind of perfect. There's actually, you can get the stamp set and the dies with it, or you can just get the refill kit is also available right now. So make sure you check those out. So we are winding down here to Holiday Helper finish. We have, let's see, today is the 22nd, so we have the 23rd. So I'll have a project for you again tomorrow, and then the 24th and the 25th. I'm gonna recommend that you guys go back and watch some extra things. I might have one surprise project on the 24th, we'll see. Yeah, so many holiday ideas. These definitely are one that you can just grab, and if you're all ready to go because you're so on top of things this year, then grab some supplies from your stash and make some cute little name tags to go with them. And if you're not ready to go yet, then I mean, what's one more thing, right? So believe me, that's me. I am not ready yet, but here I am making fun little projects. So it's kind of a nice break from the other things that we're doing to get ready for the holidays. So anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful idea. You're so welcome. I love sharing ideas, and I really appreciate you guys jumping in to watch now live, watching later on YouTube or later on Facebook. And if you have any questions, let me know. Rest assured, after Christmas and after the Holiday Helper, I will be back with more ideas because this is too much fun and a great way to kind of keep in touch with you guys. So I'll be back with more videos after the holidays, including the new holiday catalog, or the new, the new January through June mini catalog and celebration, which begins January 5th. I know some people, some of my customers got their catalogs in the mail already, and they said they're working on shopping lists for those. So all kinds of fun things are coming. In the meantime, enjoy your Christmas. If I don't see you again before your holiday, I hope it's wonderful, filled with love and the things that you enjoy and the spirit of the season. So Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.